Right, hello. Today's video is on England's starting 11, or what it should be, or what I think it will be for the Croatia game. I'm going to give you what I think it should be, and then going to go into what I think Gareth will pick, and then I'm going to compare them both to Jose Mourinho's side that he picked on TalkSport either today or yesterday for his choice of England 11. Getting started then, for me, Dean Henderson has to start in goal. I don't rate Pickford. He's not for me. I think Henderson, he's now proven himself to be United's number one. I think Henderson has a lot less mistakes in him than Pickford. I think Pickford gets a bit too hot-headed at times and decides to do everything, or tries to do things he perhaps shouldn't, and they cause mistakes. So for me, Dean Henderson should be England's number one. For right back, Reece James. Right back could have been one of any of the three that were picked. For Reece James, for me though, I think he's better all round. I think he can attack forward like Trent can. I think he can defend like a Wan-Bissaka. So for him, it gets a nod. It's a difficult one. Trippier's had a good year. He's obviously won the league in Spain, and Kyle Walker won the league in England. But there's only one Champions League winner there at the right back slot. Centre halves, I've gone with John Stones and Maguire, presuming Maguire's fit. If not, I think he'll go with Tyrone Mings, but I've gone with these two for now because Maguire's been training now for a couple of days or a day, and Stones has been in blinding form for City. The Brighton lad, I think, is too soon for him, Ben White, to be brought in. He's only just been called up to the squad when Trent Alexander-Arnold dropped out. Left back, you've got Shaw, which was a difficult one. My Chelsea head said Chilwell. I like Chilwell, but I think Shaw has had such a good season. It'd be harsh for him not to get the nod there. But Chilwell, either or, I'd be happy with. It's a 4-2-3-1, and then I've got Rice and Phillips as the holding midfielders. I know a lot of people like Bellingham and Henderson if he's fit, but I don't think you can gamble on Henderson's fitness, and Henderson, I wouldn't get it anyway, even if he was fit for me. Bellingham for me is just a bit too young at the moment as well. Rice is a certainty. I don't think it's just who partners him. I've picked Phillips for this one. I think he's had a good season, like I said, and he's not injured like Henderson. Otherwise, I could see Henderson getting in, but not in my choice. Left wing, I've gone for Grealish. I think Grealish has to be. He's had a blinder in the two games, man of the match. In our warm-up games, he offers something completely different to everyone else. I think technically he's unbelievable. I think we have to go at it from the get-go against Croatia. I think they're an aging squad, and I think Grealish causes so many problems. I think he has to go in. Same with Mason Mount. I think Mount, after Kane, is probably the first name on this team sheet for me. He offers you so much going forward and back. He can pick passes. He works non-stop for 90 minutes every time. There was a lot of people saying he was just Frank's golden child when Frank was at Chelsea, but one game without him in the side when Tuchel came in. And he's been in ever since and got the assist in the Champions League for the winner as well. So yeah, Mount's a certainty for every game, I believe. And then right wing was a toss-up. I like Foden. He doesn't really play on the right wing very often, but the cutting in aspect for me is one that I like him there with. It's possibly harsh on Sancho, I'm not sure, but for me, Foden, he's had a blinding year as well. He's finally come out of the shadow of all the City stars to almost be a star himself already. And up front is Kane. No arguments there. No one's going to pick anyone other than Kane for the striker position. Moving on then to Southgate's side, different to mine. I think it's going to be a 4-3-3, maybe a 3-5-2, but I'm going to go 4-3-3 with this one, or 4-2-3-1. Depends how you look at it. Pickford in goal. I think he likes him too much. I think he outplays Henderson, or he outpicks Henderson in this situation. James, Stones, Maguire, Shaw again. If Maguire's fit, I think it'll be the same back line. Phillips, Rice and Mount in the middle again. Maybe if Henderson's fit, he'll pick Henderson over Phillips. Possibly. I'm not sure. But again, Rice and Mount have to play in this side. Then I've gone for Rashford. I don't think he has a lot of faith in Grealish as a wide man. He likes him more as a 10. I think he said that. Kane up front and Sancho on the right wing, which I think he likes Sancho. I think that he won't pick Foden. I think he's a little bit, maybe he sees us as slightly more of a defensive side, or as players he trusts more. Sancho played more times than Foden for England, and Rashford's been in the squad for years. I could see it being a back three, and then maybe even Sancho or Rashford missing out and Mount playing behind Kane with another one of the two, and bringing in a kind of Cody type player possibly, but I'm not sure. This is what I've predicted that Southgate is going to go with anyway, so let's see how that compares to the Jose Mourinho side. Here's the Jose side then. He's gone with Walker, Stones, Mings and Chilwell at the back, with Henderson in goal. Henderson, a similar pick to me. Walker, he said for the experience over James. He did mention James in his interview, but he said that he fancies Walker just for that little bit of experience. Stones, Mings, he didn't mention Maguire, so maybe he's not sure. He just banking on Maguire being injured. He said again, Cody plays in a back three, and Ben White is more. He's just come into the squad, so he doesn't expect him to get thrown in. And then he said it was no question Chilwell for him. Maybe that's got something to do with his United days, and he still being a bit harsh on Shaw. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Chilwell in there, but I think Shaw probably deserves it. Chilwell has played well at Chelsea, but he did also get put out the side, but for a little while by Marcus Alonso. So it can't. Yeah, you can only play one of them, and he's gone with Chilwell, and I think that's more of a slide dig at Shaw again. And then the front five, he's gone the same as me. Similar bits on all of it. He mentioned Billingham. He said he likes him. He just thinks he's a bit young to play as one of the two. He thinks Phillips will get the nod just over him. And he just said he likes Foden out on the right. He likes wingers that cut in. Mount, there was no question. He said Grealish is probably up there with Kane for players that are first names on the team sheet. So they're all a bit different. I'll get a little comparison up now to see exactly where they are different. There's the three squads then. You've got Henderson 2-1 against Pickford, but like I say, Pickford will get in. Mings was an interesting one. I don't know. He is a left-sided centre-half, and he is a bit of a leader now at Villa, and he's a big lad as well. But I don't know what I don't like him defensively, really. I don't think he's solid enough. And him and Stones, as a back two together, I think there's too many mistakes there. Everyone, all three of us went for Rice, went for Mount, Phillips, Stones. Obviously the contentious areas of fullbacks and the front three. It'll be interesting to see which way he goes. I'd love to see him pick Henderson, but I really can't see it. I think the team with the best chance of winning that game is probably, the better front three is my choices and Jose's choices. I think not playing Grealish is criminal, really, especially after the two games he's had, and I think it'd be pretty hard done by if he doesn't get picked. But no, score prediction, I think 2-0 England, with Kane and Mount to get the goals is going to be my score prediction for this one. So I'll after Sunday's game I will upload again, maybe a match review. If not, I'll definitely mention how far off I was on this one. Right, thanks for watching and goodbye.